Welcome to Far Post Sessions with Dr. Kumalo. Of course, I'm not Dr. Kumalo. My name is Mthokozisi Dube, standing in for the legendary Dr. Kumalo today. We're going to have a conversation today with Magents, Braedi Mutale, about Bafana. Braedi, welcome to this session.
Yeah, thanks for having me, my brother. Yeah.
Your thoughts about the campaign? Of course, it's not ended because anything could happen with the FIFA and all that. What are your thoughts about the campaign that Bafana had?
Yeah, I mean, I'm quite happy because we had a good run, especially with the new coach, Hugo. He dismantled, reconstruct, and then there was a light nyana at the end of the tunnel, understand? Because at least we managed to win 5 or 4 of our games, and then we look like we qualify for the World Cup, and then the shenanigans happen in Ghana, and then now we're waiting for the result from the mother body, FIFA.
Yeah, you mentioned the shenanigans, Magents. I'm sure you've also watched, that incident over and over. Do you think Safa actually have a case?
Look, according to my knowledge, you'll correct me if I'm wrong. Safa protested under poor performance, which means the whole weight, 80% is on the ref. So if maybe the ref really, his performance was poor, he's gonna be suspended or banned, but the results will be the same. That's according to the way I know these rules. But since things they change every day, you'll never know. But according to my knowledge, the case is like that. If the referee has been so poor, not biased, I'm talking about poor performance, he's going to be punished and the results will remain the same.
Back to Bafana, you do mention that Hugo Bruce, when he came through, he dismantled and obviously got rid of a number of players that we thought were experienced. Your Chambers one is, there's a couple of other names who he has omitted from that squad, opting to go for youngsters. What are your thoughts about that kind of approach?
Yeah, look, before Hugo, I had a problem with the selection criteria of our national team. And then he came on board, he didn't select you by your face or by your smile or by your looks. He selected players by merit, by their performance, by their hard work, which for me, it was a plus. You understand? But where I find it not well, it was with the age, whereby he said, when you're 30, according to him, you are old. He needs youngsters, everyone be below 25, 30, understand? But according to my knowledge, soccer is a mixed bag. You can't just play one peer or set of peers. You need to mix them with experience, the who's who of these tournaments, you understand? So that is why I'll take you to the recent game, whereby after Ghana scored, whether it was legit or not, after Ghana scored, everything just went, the spirit just dropped. Because there was no one who tapped them on the shoulders and said, boy, come on, it's just 1-0, we still got 80 minutes to go. You understand?
Yeah.
So that's my challenge.
Quite interesting, Magents, that you say that. I think we went to South Sudan needing a draw to qualify for the AFCON. We obviously had your experienced players who were not there in Ghana.
Yeah.
Do you still think they would have made a difference if they had been there? And who are some of the players that you think would have made a difference in
No,
this team?
they've made it different. I mean, you got your Zwane player of the season. Anyway, I'm not a Sundown supporter, but you got Zwane player of the season. You got your Jali. You know, you got this boy who was last season was our leading goal scorer from Amazulu. So, and then they're not part of the setup, and you ask yourself, why? I'm not saying it's wrong to, because the other problem with me and Safa, because they're not even transparent with everybody. I'm not sure whether the coach was hired to qualify or was hired to build. If he is hired to build, he's on the right track, because all those crop of players in 4 years' time they'll be suitable to play World Cup. You understand? They'll be ready. But if he's hired to qualify, then this is not what he's hired for.
And in your opinion, Magents, what's the ideal thing to do at this stage? Should we be looking at building or should we be looking at qualifying? I mean, we missed out on the AFCON.
We look at qualifying, my brother. Look, I'll tell you, for the past 20 years, South Africa has been building. And I don't see that building. Yeah? It's like Sodom and Gomorrah. When we come to floor 10, everything collapses. You understand? Every coach will come here building. You can't have a project inside a project. I think Pizzo and the previous coaches, they already built Bafana. All we needed now is to consolidate and move forward. Look, we used to be a most feared country in Africa. You understand? During our times, we used to beat Nigeria. I'm talking about the Nigeria, the Omokachis.
Yeah.
We used to beat Ghana, the Abedi Peles, Zambia, the Kalusha Bialas, Zimbabwe. We used to beat all these best African countries. Now we are the laughing stock to these countries, because this coach will come and dismantle everything and start and say, I'm building. 3 years down the line, now when the building is almost on the rooftop, somebody will come and dismantle collapse it and say, I'm building. You understand? So I'm tired of this word building. You know, I don't know how many times I've heard this word building. It's like corruption. I hear this word corruption every day. Even building in soccer now is like a code.
But do you feel that with the campaign that we've just had, we're in the right direction?
Yeah, look, I'm not sure about the result that will come from the mother body. If it's yes, now we need to think twice to rope in experience, because now it's going to be more tougher than the one we played in Ghana. If we don't qualify, we need to stick to this youth, you know?
Yeah.
And also, we also need to play strong countries, friendly match. I'm talking about practice match. We must do away with playing amongst ourselves, Zimbabwe's, Lesotho. We must also focus more into tougher opponents, European sides, so that when it comes to compete in a tournament, these young boys, they're able to push things around.
And tell me, when you look at these young boys, Magents, who stood out for you?
Look, in a team, normally, I don't like to single out, but Makopa, is it Makopa?
Evidence Makopa.
Evidence Makopa, the striker, he's brave enough to go into those big defenders and score goals. and then the young boy, the colored boy was playing the back.
Then Brooks.
Brooks, so, and the goalkeeper, the captain, also stood up because through all odds, he tried by all means to marshal things. You understand?
Yeah.
So, but overall, all of them, you could see the hunger, the will to win on their faces when they enter the field of play.
Yeah, and I think one of the things that we would have learned from the Ghana game is the fact that it's not easy in Africa. You are playing against referees, you are playing against the opponent, you're playing against their fans. And what would be your advice, going into the future for these young boys when they go into Africa?
Yeah, my advice is let me not start from the bottom. Let me start from the top. My advice is, we've played the game. We know we walk that road, that thorny road. It's very thorny, Africa.
Yeah.
There's no smoothness. We play Ghana. Call 3-4 players that have played the game. They know the ups and downs of playing Africa.
Okay.
Come talk to the boys, make them aware. I know as much as they got these beautiful smartphones, it's only for social media. They don't even Google these boys to check the climax, the population. We need to know, these boys, they need to know where I'm going is populated, what they eat, and so that nothing must be an element of surprise when you get there.
Yeah.
If you want steak, you must know there's no steak, it's only fish. You understand? If you want rice, there's no testing, it's basmati. So you get there knowing, but they need experienced people to come and coach and motivate these boys. I said, you know what? I said it before Ghana, I was interviewed. I said, with the score line that we have, it's gonna be difficult and more difficult.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna be treated shabby referees, and I said, if the referee that's gonna ref is gonna be 100 kilos from Ghana, then we're in trouble. Because it's like my neighbor.
Yeah.
If I play you and they bring Botswana referee, that's my brother, man.
Yeah.
You understand?
True.
But if they bring somebody from Zambia, he's not going to take sides. So, when we were playing Champions League, when I was playing Champions League, that is why we made it a point that everything we have to settle home, so that when we go away, it becomes easy for us. And they made it difficult for themselves here by not beating Zimbabwe with a big margin.
Yeah, yeah. Magents, thank you so much for those insights. I'm sure Bafana players have heard that when you go to Africa, use those smartphones and check the weather, check the distances you're going to be traveling, and all the necessary information. Thank you so much for watching.